Last time on Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep? After collecting their thoughts, the crew found themselves in a seemingly endless desert. Upon a chance encounter with a friendly merchant and his camel, they hitched a ride to the nearest town, only to discover that the merchant was not so trustworthy. After an ambush by a small army, help presented itself from the skies.
Adventure waits on every roll, fighting for our mortal souls through mountains high and dungeons deep, to Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. To Dragon's Dream of Scorched
Welcome everyone to Do Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. As usual, my name is Gadget and I'll be your DM for the evening. And joining us this time, as Calbo Grey Merkin, it is Biggie.
Hi.
As Stigveld, it's Stig.
Hello.
As Capri Smitty, it's Candy Machine.
Hello.
And as Trebolo Clef, it is Oodles.
Fusroda!
I think you're playing the wrong game here.
Oh. I've been playing that.
Anyway, last time, as Candy so eloquently brought us back on, the party made their way into the Endless Desert as they headed into Morin to try and, get a little bit of distance between them and the Triumvirate. It worked. They got very far away from it. They got further into it when they were ambushed after being betrayed by a travelling salesman.
And his camel.
And his camel. That camel, dodgy. Camels are bad people.
Butthole.
After casually murdering several bandits, aid came to them in the form of a flying galleon. And as they climbed up the ladder, or in Capri's case, to get to the wine, she climbed up the chain from the anchor. They appeared on the deck of the Dreadbeat, and they encountered Creighton Fisk, a skeletal pirate captain. And if you imagine you're sat on this desk, you're stood on this deck, and in front of you there is an entire crew of skeletons. The Creighton stands in front of you, his hand outstretched, the bones bleached from the sun, no flesh or hair left on his body. He's wearing a black tricorn hat and a tattered green and gold dress coat. There's a bandolier filled with throwing knives, which are all a little bit rusted. He's wearing a cutlass, pantaloons, and some loose boots with a buckle on the front of them. And he says to you, well met. Who do we have here?
You lot seem very hungry.
Aye, to be sure, it's been quite a while since we had a meal.
You don't say.
What be thy names? What be the name of thy group?
We're a travelling circus troupe. That is all you need to know.
And he kind of, even though he has no eyeballs or facial features or anything, you can see he's slightly taken aback by it. A four-person circus?
Yes, we're the modern escapists.
And he looks at you. What's modern about ye?
Well, look at us.
Can you not tell?
When have you
he's
ever
purple.
seen a group like this travel together?
So diverse.
Not one that's lived long.
Well, we've been going around the world for many and many a moon, and we're popular upon all ports. Maybe not so much sky ports, but we're very popular.
Well, it's wonderful to have you here. We very rarely get guests.
I can see.
Thank you for coming to our rescue.
Aye, to be welcome, lizard man.
We didn't need the help, but...
Lizard, excuse me.
Apologies. I see ye be dragonkin.
I am Dragonborn, thank you.
And what is it? What's ye name?
Cowboy Grey Merkin.
Well, Calbo Grey Merkin, you're welcome to whatever we have, as is the rest of ye. I believe the young lady wanted a drink.
Yes, if there's anything going. Rum, perhaps? Wine, maybe?
He turns around and shouts, "Avast ye service, come get the old lady a drink."
Arr!
And you see several skeletons scrabble away and kind of run under the hold. Can everyone roll me perception checks and we'll see what's about here.
11.
18.
Ooh.
15.
15.
14.
40. Okay, so you all rolled pretty well. So as you look around, you see that this is a full complement of crew on this galleon. There's probably roughly about 30 of them on here. They are all in various states of, well, they're all completely skeleton, but they're all in various states of kind of tattered clothing. The ship itself is a little bit rickety. It's in a slight state of disrepair and shabbiness, maybe a bit of shabby chic going on. It definitely needs a lick of paint and a lick of oil. They are busying themselves with jobs they appear to have always known. So one attends the rigging of sails that have long since rotted away. Another swabs the deck with no water and no mop head. He's just kind of waving a stick around in a vaguely mopping motion. It's almost as if they was kind of stuck as they were hundreds of years previously. You hear a little bit of rustle and a bit of commotion come up, and you hear a thunk, 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 thunk as several barrels of alcohol are brought up from the hold and kind of rolled over towards you and kind of stood in front of you. And Creighton puts a hand out. Ha ha! I'm really sorry, we don't have anything smaller. Will this do?
Yes, I suppose so. For now.
One of the skeletons comes over with a hammer and a chisel and kind of knocks open the lid of one of the barrels, and it is just the most sweet-smelling rum you've ever encountered.
Oh, that's the shit. Elbow, care for a conga line?
I'm ready when you are.
When you are.
Stigveld, lend me our ear a second.
These two are just absolute drunkards.
I don't trust this. What kind of curse keeps a ship in flight with no sails? What kind of crew can operate with no sinew and flesh?
Would you like to roll an Arcana check for me, Treble?
Yes.
And let's see if you can puzzle out this magic for yourself.
9.
9. You know what? Might not be magic. They might have always been this way.
Foul, wicked curse is upon
I
this
don't
ship.
know. We don't get anything like this in High Dawn. This is kind of...
One word of advice.
I'm a bit uneasy about being on this ship, to be honest.
Yes, same. One word of advice. Don't eat or drink anything.
In the meantime, in the background, you just hear Capri.
Look, I'm walking the plank.
Wish you'd taken that advice earlier this year.
You also notice kind of as you kind of stood on the deck of the ship, it's actually kind of listing side to side as if it was in water. It's not just kind of like sat straight. It's almost like kind of rocking with the gentle waves of the deep sea. Creighton kind of watches reasonably amused as Capri kind of gets a buzz back on. And Calbo goes in and Calbo takes a drink. Do you want to both roll me Constitution saving throws, and we'll see how drunk you both get.
Of one drink.
Let's just assume you put a straw in there.
Oh, I got a 3.
Oh, Calbo, you've not drunk like
4,
this
sorry.
in a long.
Plus 1, 4.
You've not drunk like this in a long time.
You're not supposed to smoke and drink.
Yeah, the combination of the last of the pipe weed that you managed to billow out of the cart earlier in the day, and now this just really sweet, sickly rum has just hit your beak, and you just feel a little bit, and you're a little bit impaired from.
He's gonna white it.
Not necessarily, but we may do another Constitution roll a little bit later on to find out.
This is fucking great.
Language.
Take it easy, you two. Jesus Christ.
Who would Jesus Christ be in this world?
One of the
Just a
ancient
name,
ones.
just a swear I heard one time.
Carpenter made the ship.
I quite liked it, so I use it every now and again.
It could catch on.
Good.
Have you not heard of Jesus of the Grey Bar?
Hugh, Captain Boner. Can I have a word with you?
To be sure, he says as he kind of walks over to you and just picks you up.
Put me
What'll it
down.
be?
How rude.
And how rude to call me Captain Boner when
don't
I
know
came
your
to your
name.
rescue. You're 100 foot up in the air, boy. I could throw you off.
Can't get a boner anymore.
You literally haven't got the balls to throw me off.
Are you trying this?
Treble,
Seeing if-
don't be silly.
I'm seeing if I can reason with him. Sometimes I like the cut of your jib.
And he kind of like peers at you slightly. Again, even though he hasn't got any eyes, you get the feeling that he's kind of raising an eyebrow and peering at you. He goes, "What did you say?"
I said, what are the state of the halls on this ship?
That's better. I thought that's what you said. And he just drops you with a thud.
Anyway, Captain, Mr. Captain.
Fisk. Creighton Fisk at your service.
Captain Fisk. What are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Ask him where he's from.
Shut up.
Well, I'd be the greatest captain that ever floated in the sky.
Probably the only one.
Well, yes.
Okay. Process of elimination there. Which also...
Ask him why he's in the sky.
Shut up. I apologise for my caravan.
Why would you apologise for him? He's having a laugh.
Yeah, that's the problem. So, I just want to put it out there. We weren't in need of rescue. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's better than walking. But we had the situation under control. What I do need to know is how you knew we were there.
So, as this is happening, Stigville, can you roll me a little investigation check? Perception check.
Oh, nice. 19.
19. You
hang
notice
on.
that...
Perception, sorry.
Yeah.
22, not 19.
22. You notice almost immediately that there is a small skeletal parrot that is going through each of your packs. Just having a look.
Oi!
You hear a clattering of bones as it...
What is your
comes
pirate
up.
doing? Get off my stuff.
Lands on Creighton's shoulder and it kind of whispers where his ear would be. Says, "Well, actually, I think I was right to come and get you."
What in the name of all the gods allows that creature to fly? What curse is this? Speak.
He looks back and forth. Same kind of magic that makes me stand.
I don't like this. This is necromantic work.
Oh, you're such a naysayer!
And he
Silence.
The parrot kind of like in his ear again. He goes, yes, you'd have been dead in 2 days. I'm very aware his accent is slipping as well. I can't maintain a West
She hasn't
Country
got a
accent.
tongue.
Yeah, we'll say because he hasn't got a tongue. There we go. I be getting me pirate voice back. Yeah, you'd have been dead in a couple of days. You don't have any water or food. This desert.
We are sailing. We are sailing.
Dragon, be quiet.
Oh, come on.
I need to rest.
Well, ye be welcome to rest here. I tell you what, come with me. And the deckhands kind of scatter out the way. The parrot flies off and perches itself on the wheel, and as it's on the ship's wheel, it's just kind of rocking left and right.
Wait, do you have a crow's nest?
And he points up, and you see the top of the mast is basically split off. Used to.
No, never mind.
And he gestures you basically into the captain's quarters at the back of the galleon. And as he kind of opens the door, this kind of woof of kind of like dust and kind of a moldy smell kind of comes out towards you. And as you peer in, you can see everything is covered in kind of like a layer of dust. Like no one's actually touched this for a very long time.
I see there's no skeletal cleaners on this galleon.
No. And as you can see by my mop hand out there, all of our brushes have rotted away.
You do know the dragon's asthmatic.
So I hear.
Yes. This won't do at all. Do you have anywhere cleaner?
And he approaches the windows at the back of the room, and he points to you, Stig, and says, "Large fellow over there, would you be so kind as to hold those 2 doors open?"
Indeed.
You go up and you hold the doors open, and and he kind of like spins his arm around and just thrusts his hand towards the windows. They all kind of billow open, and all the dust, because you're high up in the air and it's a bit breezy, the dust is sucked out the back of the boat. And he pulls his hands back, and the windows all shut. How be that? And as you can see, there is no dust anymore.
I'm more concerned at how your hands stretched like that.
Aye, when you've lived for 17 centuries, you pick up a trick or two.
17 centuries.
Aye.
Impressive.
'Tis been a long time since I were birthed.
Birthed?
And not quite as long, but also a long time since I died.
Right, so it is a curse. I'm getting my book out and I'm writing things down.
How did you die?
What's that?
So at this point, Calbo and Capri are still out on the deck. They aren't aware of kind of what's going on in the cabin at the back there.
Don't worry, I'm not aware of what's happening in there.
I don't know the way you're shouting, mate.
You're not aware of anything much at the moment.
No.
Sigval's just walking around the cabin, runs his finger along the bench. Oh, this is very clean. I approve.
Why, thank you, big man. I try to be as hospitable as I can. And as I say, you're the first guest I've had in here in... And he kind of taps against his skull. About 300 years.
Seriously, though, how are you alive? And how are we
undead.
floating?
Well, you see, there be a long tale to be told about this.
Before you tell this tale, 'cause I imagine it's going to bore me to sleep, where are we headed?
Wherever you want to go. I would assume you were going to Indilo's Rest.
Well, you assumed correct. Carry on with your tale.
Ask her where we're going.
You're on the deck.
But I'm shouting to you.
Calbo, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Here we go.
Go to sleep, please.
20, I'm alright now.
20. You're drunk, but you're pushing through. You've got your second wind. You're a little bit more coherent than you were 2 minutes ago. Almost like your liver is caught up with your mouth. And Capri, Constitution saving throw?
12 again.
12 again. Yeah, you're carrying on. Nicely drunk.
Hey!
You can hear from your pack a soft purring sound. No movement, but there is purring starting.
Oh, he's having fun, listen.
And I like
Mr.
shove the
Fisk.
bag in Cowboy's face.
Mr. Fisk, my giant partner here asked you a question.
I be telling you the tale. And he goes over to the large desk at the back of the room. Also, if you look when you look at the desk as he goes towards it, you see there is a map of the area that makes no sense to you, because it features the mountain and the volcano in the middle of the desert that you know are there, but they're islands, and the map is actually the sea.
Weirdo.
And he opens a box, and you see there are multiple rings in there, all with different coloured jewels in them. And he pulls the one out with the purple jewel, and he slides it onto his middle finger of his left hand. And he goes, "Here's a trick I learned." And he waves his hand around, and you're all aware of this, no matter where you are on the ship. Capri and Calbo, you see outside like this.
I can smell gems. I'm about to come running in.
No, you're not. You're fine.
I'm not coming running in at all.
The skeleton sailors on there just kind of look around, and it's almost like they're rolling their eyes. Oh, here he goes again. As he waves his kind of hand in a circle, and the light changes, and the disrepair of the ship repairs itself and pulls around. And you two that are outside, you see that water fades underneath the boat, and the sky changes. You're at night now, but you can see the position of the stars has changed. And as you start to see the skeletons become men again, and you two in the office, in the cabin, you see the Creighton kind of comes around, smoke kind of billows off him, and you see a handsome man in his mid-30s with a great big bushy beard.
We better start believing in ghost stories. We're in one.
Capri, can you see what I am seeing?
Yeah, how much have we been drinking?
Oh, this is great.
Fuck yeah. Let's take some home with us.
all of their clothes are repaired. The rust has gone from their cutlasses. The one with the mop, he's now got a mop head and a bucket. Everything just appears right. The parrot is the beautiful red and green plumage all over it. And Creighton turns to you both and goes, "Ta-da."
We've all seen minor illusion spells. We're not in Fixer anymore.
And he clicks his fingers and the windows open behind you and you get a view of the sea behind you. He goes, "Oh no, this is a major illusion."
Well, at least he admits it's an illusion.
Of course it is.
Impressive, nonetheless.
Anyway.
Out with your tale.
Yes. I like to have a visual aid when I tell a story.
Capri, fancy a swim?
I can't swim, friend.
And
you also don't like water as well.
One of the sailors puts his hand on your shoulder and just goes, "Nope, don't. Just don't."
You tried to swim.
First ever dragon in history to swim.
Or fall to his death through an illusion. He kind of leads the two of you back out of the room. Right, follow me. I will explain everything. And you get a view and you see that it is the sea as far as the eye can see.
Hell?
The ocean as far as the eye can see. There you go. That's a better way of saying that. You see in the distance there is another ship floating, and you see that sailors, or I keep wanting to say soldiers, but they're not, they're sailors, running towards the cannons, and you hear a thunk and a boom as the cannons start firing. So let me tell you this. He says, going back into the Billy Butcher voice, because he can't hold a West Country accent to save his life. What a fucking DM I am.
Sorry, neither can I.
Alright. What happened here, right, is we were doing our thing. We were being piratey, and we were the best pirates to ever go across the Moran Sea. And he yells up at the helmsman, "Ah, you blackguard, bring us closer, get us close in." And you see the boat kind of pull towards it.
What's the name of your ship?
He's told
The Dreadbeat.
I forgot, I wasn't listening.
We weren't there.
Yeah, thank you.
You were.
Oh, he's
I was there.
He's quite sexy with skin, that one, the captain.
Easy.
He comes towards you, Capri. He goes, "'Tis a glorious chase. This be one of the best times of my life. I always felt the blood rush through my heart as we came towards these ships."
You had me at ahoy.
And
Put your fanny away.
We're at sea, it's the clam.
I hate you lot so much.
I can almost hear the sea.
She's not allowed to drink again, Em,
Oh, you two just be quiet for a minute.
This is going to take the whole episode.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Please continue, Captain Fisk.
I'll try my best. These are strange people you consult with.
You offered them drink, this is what happens.
They're our staff. We do apologise.
My mistake. And he turns towards the ship and he holds his cutlass up. "Are we be boarding ye?" And the ship comes closer and you see the sailors kind of run forward, hurling hooks with ropes on, trying to pull everything towards it. He goes, "This is a bit of stress relief. Do you want to join me?"
Are we to commandeer it?
A fight.
A
No.
fight.
We can do this.
And he puts a hand on your cheekstick. Goes, "Do I feel a bone?" And you feel flesh against your hand.
This is
It's
a
gonna feel
long-winded
as real as
story.
anything. Well, I need to explain what happened, in what direction, at what time.
It sounds like you could be in a circus troupe.
And you hear kind of shouts from behind you. "We're nearly there. We're about to board." And he turns back to you. "Who wants to kill something that don't exist?"
I like killing things that do exist. So let's go.
Let's go freaking in the rigging.
I will look after the rum and the wine.
The boats come alongside each other and gangplanks are set across. And if you want to head over to Roll20, we're going to do a little bit of boarding.
Are you looking for a D&D podcast with a dark side? Something more like Game of Thrones and less like Monty Python? Tale of the Manticore is part dark fantasy audio drama, part solo D&D RPG. There's no plot armor here. The dice make all the important decisions. Join me as I resurrect the excitement, wonder, and emotion of old-school D&D. Made for a mature audience, Tale of the Manticore is both a fiction and a game. It's the story where chaos rolls.
Hey, it's Gadget here. Have you always wanted to learn how to play D&D? Are you enjoying our story and fancy giving it a try? Well, I'm offering beginner sessions and tutorials on how to play over at Startplaying.Games. I've put together some one-shot dungeon adventures where I'll teach you the basics of character creation, combat, exploration, and role-playing, all in a controlled, fun, and friendly environment. I'm even putting together a campaign based around the Dragon of Icespire Peak module that'll take new players from level 1 to killing angry dragons in no time at all. Head to startplaying.games/GM/Gadget8bit to check out what I've got scheduled or to request a session.
Ooh.
So, yes, so you come alongside this this merchant vessel. You see there are a load of the crew kind of on the deck with their weapons drawn, ready to defend against the incoming pirates. You're all stood on the deck. You have Creighton next to you, and you have a gaggle of pirates at your disposal to command as you wish. And does everybody want to roll initiative?
Can we use the cannons?
Just to show
Maybe.
you. 20.
20. Treble gets a 20. Creighton got a 15.
I got a 19.
Stigveld got a 19.
I got a 9.
Elwood got a 9. Bree?
12.
Natural 20 was wasted on how sober I am.
The pirate captain gets a 16. Not the pirate captain, the ship captain that you're attacking. Right, okay, and for the gaggle of pirates and the gaggle of deckhands on either side, there's the same amount for each side. I'm just going to roll them in groups. So, pirates. Ooh, okay, so then it's the pirates. I think I got a 6. And the sailors got a 1. Okay, so you can see on the deck of the ship that you're attacking, there are barrels on fire. The ship's wheel has been destroyed, caught by cannon fire. You have you have sailors that are kind of pushing up to try and push away the gangplanks. The captain is stood on the top by the wheel.
Can I just say how good your map looks, though?
Oh, thank you. Patreons will see this. The captain stood by the ship's wheel, which, as I said, is kind of broken and a little bit burning. On your side, on the Dreadbeat, you have on the top by the ship's wheel, you have a man with a blunderbuss. You have an arbalist, so he has a crossbow. You have 2 with swords, one with a club, and 1 with a sword and shield. So, you are also, as you are guests of Creighton, you are welcome to give orders. They don't necessarily have to listen to your orders, but you are welcome to suggest directions for them to go, depending on what's going to happen. So I'm making this very much an interactive battle. There's a lot going on here, and you're very welcome to enjoy this however you will. This fantasy battle on the high seas. Literally, the highest of seas.
Arr!
Arr!
I'm sorry, we don't be having any novelty pirate hats, though.
Hats only mess my hair up anyway.
So, Treble, you are up.
You there, arbalist.
He turns to you, aye.
Hand me that crossbow.
And he, all right then. And he kind of just hands you the crossbow and he pulls out a cutlass, so he's no longer an arbalist, he is a cutlass wielder.
Now I have a crossbow.
Not as good as
Ho,
mine.
ho, ho. Right.
Very good.
I want to climb up the stairs.
Climb up the stairs, yep. So 5, 10, 15, yep.
And go as close to the other boat as I can.
What's your movement? Is it 30?
Yes.
5, 10, 15. Okay, that's as close as you can get.
How far can I aim this bow and hit something?
I believe a crossbow is 60 feet.
I better put it in my inventory, haven't I?
Yep. so you can use it.
Crossbow hand. Just a hand crossbow.
Yeah, it's a hand
light.
crossbow, yeah.
Siggy, you still got your crossed bow, haven't you?
Crossbow, yeah.
Right. So, closest pirate to me.
That would be the captain.
Oh. You there, Captain.
And he looks over to you there. Who let halflings on boats? Ye be leaving my ship alone.
Who gave illusions so much sass?
Illusion? What?
Exactly. Fire the crossbow at him, please.
Okay, roll me an attack roll, my boy.
19.
19. That hits.
You fucking better do.
Roll me some damage.
5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Okay. So you reach up with a crossbow and just like nonchalantly as fuck just go thunk, and it just like jumps into the shoulder of the captain. Captain is wearing leather armor, but you can see it's pierced in, and he kind of grips and pulls it out. There's a little spurt of blood that comes with it.
Suck
Good
on
shot.
that, Captain.
Are you wanting to use any bonus actions or anything, or are we moving on to Stigveld? You do have Bardic Inspiration that you can give as a bonus action.
Yes, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do it to my partner in crime.
Best
So
friends.
how do you
Well,
How-
he's not pisshead.
how do you inspire your best friend?
I inspire him with a little limerick.
Which is?
There once was a Goliath named Stigveld. On a galleon he held the mightiest of axes. And then I ran out of rhymes. And that is the story of Stigveld.
That was excellent. Well done.
Thank you.
What was that?
So inspirated.
Inspired.
Okay, Stigveld, it's your turn.
Oh, inspired works.
Yeah, he's the inspirited Goliath, remember? We have an episode called that.
Yes.
So, what am I? I can move 40 feet, can't I? So 5.
Yeah.
I want to go into their ship. So,
Okay.
go towards
So,
this middle plank.
So if you move towards next to the southernmost cannon, you'll see there's a little bundle of rope there if you want to have a bit of an Errol Flynn style
Did you
swing
say
across.
rope there?
Rope there.
Rope there?
I don't, because I want to collect 2 cannonballs on the way past.
Okay, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 takes you
Remember,
next
they're
to the cannonballs.
They're like snooker balls to him.
Yeah.
So, as I walk past that little crate of cannonballs, just pick
So for the listeners here, imagine a top-down view of a ship. There are 4 cannons on there. Each of the cannons has a collection of 12 cannonballs with them.
and I'm just going to pick 2 of them up,
Yep.
carry on walking across.
So that's your 40 feet.
Right. Okay, so I've moved. I would like to. Can I go into rage now, or do I have to?
No, you can go into rage now. Yep.
I'll go into rage,
Yep.
and I'll go into frenzy as well. Rage and a frenzy gives me an extra hit.
Why not? Treat yourself while you're at it. Yeah.
So drop me cannonballs at the feet to start with.
Okay. Thunk thunk.
So I've just got them there.
You not done a throw to see if he didn't drop him on his foot?
No.
They're not going to hit his feet.
I say he's a Goliath that's enraged. He's more likely to hurt the cannonballs if
He
he
can
drops
do
them on his
keep
feet.
you up his way a cannonball.
So that keep you up and a volley it at one of the person's heads.
That'd be cool. just so Candy can draw it.
Right. So I can hit this person in the red, yeah, because they're within the.
Yes, you can. Yep. You're right next to them.
So we go with me axe.
Yep.
That is 10.
10. That doesn't hit.
Okay.
He's inspirated though, isn't he?
He's also got 3 attacks per turn, so just let him decide what he wants to do first.
Extra D8 on the next throws. Do I do that? Can I get that for every throw? Or is it just 1?
What if you use your Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah.
That's just for the next throw.
Right. Well, I've got 16 on this throw, so I'm pretty sure that's.
So that one hits. Second throw hits. Do you want to do the third throw then?
No. Let's attack first.
Okay.
And then, can I attack and then go back to my last throw?
No. You've lost your first one. Okay,
Yeah, but I've
your
got 3 throws.
Yeah. So now you're on your second of 3.
Yeah. So can I attack and then roll for the last one after I've attacked?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
I want to do.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we are on a 12. We get a 9 plus 2, so 11 plus 2 melee damage, so 13 altogether.
13. You just kind of walk up, just kind of like swinging your axe around, and you just like fucking chop his arm off and then chop his head off with just one motion. And just the body slumps to the floor, and you hear Creighton from behind you. Well done, lads! Carry on!
Well, so now I have a good idea of how much it takes me to kill someone.
They do all have different HP. I've actually rolled all of these ones individually. Some may take a bit more killing than others.
This is because there isn't 25 on screen this time.
Yeah, all the ones in the last episode, they all had the same thing, because I was not going to roll that many characters.
Right. Well, because I can't move any further, and I've already killed that person, I am going to switch my great axe for those cannonballs. So I've got them armed for the next attack.
Okay, so is that your turn done then?
Yes, that's my.
Excellent. So the enemy captain sees you absolutely butcher one of his men. Focus on him! Focus on him!
Oh, come on, guys! It's just a bit of fun.
Yes, focus on him.
All the others kind of turn to look towards you, as they have obviously also just seen you absolutely brutalize one of their shipmates. The captain is going to move towards the top of the stairs and face down upon you, and he is going to use, what did I equip him with? I think I equipped him with a pistol. No, I didn't. I equipped him with a whip. What's the range on that one?
I have just realised that I've left myself very open to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8 people?
So he reaches there, 10 foot away from you, so he can try and hit you with his whip. And I am going to keep saying it whip, because I find it funny. Right, what is that to hit? That is... Okay... 27.
Yeah.
I think that hits.
Yeah.
Right, you need to roll me... So you will take 6 damage.
Sake.
And you need to roll me a DC 15.
Does he take damage in a fake thing?
Yes, you just can't die.
Yeah. That's good to know.
But you can be knocked out of this, effectively.
That's good to know also.
Yeah, roll me a strength saving throw. You need to get above a 15.
Okay. Well, I got 15 plus 4, so I'm alright.
You're fine. Okay. So he just kind of, as you're brutalizing, he's just kind of slowly walking down the stairs, and he pulls from his cloak a long, heavy leather whip, and you just turn around just in time to see it and spin round, and then whoosh, it just kind of crocks you across the eyebrow.
Smart.
Whoopah!
You can't do anything right. It's now Creighton's turn. So Creighton, very excited. He's feeling his face again. He turns to you, Capri, goes, "Come on, let's have a bit of fun."
Yes, come on, let's go.
And he
just start snogging.
No.
Are they fighting or fucking?
And he used the first 10 foot of his movement, and he's got 2 actions. First, he's going to use his first action to just hold down a torch towards the cannon and blow a hole in the side of the ship. So he reaches down, and just you see where the captain was basically stood is just becomes splinters, just absolutely just wrecks the stairs up towards where the ship's wheel was. And then he's going to use the remainder of his movement to get up behind Stigveld. And he pats you on the shoulder, Stigveld. Oh, ain't it fun?
It's excellent. Hello, Captain. You come to join the fight.
Absolutely. What did I give him? I've got too many windows open. I can't find his character sheet. I did have one for Creighton. I definitely did. Where's characters?
See where this?
Yes, there you are.
We can use these characters, aren't we? We're allowed to control the ship crew.
You're allowed to issue them orders. Whether they follow them or not is up to them. But
I want to do it, please.
You want to do what?
I want to issue them an order when it comes.
It's got to be your
time.
turn, hasn't it?
Time.
Yeah, it's got to be on your turn.
Oh right, okay. So they don't get a go.
They get the pirates and the sailors all get a go. On your turn, you can issue them orders, which they'll then execute on their go.
That's fine then. I thought
Do you have to do the orders in any particular, like, do they have to be first, or can you do that at any point in your turn?
Just at any point in your turn. So even if you get to the end of your turn, you want to like back up something you've done, you can give them orders.
Nice.
Okay.
So the captain's going to pull out his pistol and he's going to aim it over at the other captain. And he looks at him and goes, "Lad, I've killed ye many a time. I'm going to kill ye again." He rolls for a natural 1. So he pulls the trigger. Pulls the trigger, and just the ball bearing just rolls out the end and falls onto the deck. He looks back over you, Caprice. It's never happened to me before.
No lead in your pencil, old bean.
I think your illusion might be fading a little bit.
No, it'd be fine. It'd be me own fault. Always check your powder. And he stuffs it back in. Capri, it is your turn now.
So until now, I've kind of been more interested in the wine anyway, so I kind of hop up eagerly, and I want to run over to the southwest cannon.
Southwest, so the one that's right next to you.
Yep. And I want to sort of look out and be like, where's the baddies?
What pisshead? They're over here.
Oh. And then can I use investigation to see if there's any gunpowder around on the ship?
Yes. Roll me on whose ship? On the enemy ship.
On the baddie ship.
Yep. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, I got a 23.
23. The crates on the furthest east side. One of them contains several wraps of gunpowder.
Can I still do an attack, or is that it?
No, you've used your action.
Okay.
So you can use the rest of your movement. You've only used 5 feet of movement.
No, I'll stay where I am.
Right. Okay. Galbo, you're on. So Galbo has fallen asleep.
What's going on? Oh, is it me? Oh, okay. What's the distance from Calbo to Treble?
To Treble.
Don't you dare.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet.
Oh, okay. I've got 45. No, okay. That's not going to work.
What are you planning to do? Were you going to hurl him over?
Put him in a cannon. Fire him across.
I will say a category at this point, funny as that may be, Treble or Clef is too big to fit in a cannon.
Bollocks. Okay, that's that plan gone.
Plus, do you think I'm just going to lay and let you do it?
I don't think he'd be able to put much of a fight against me.
I'll fight you. We've done it before.
I mean, the two of you had such a shit fight against each other last time.
Yeah, but he's inebriated this time.
Treble's
I've got
only good for
advantage.
throwing over hits.
So I've had a bit to drink, so I'm going to go for the Errol Flynn maneuver if I can and swing across to the ship.
He's falling in water.
Yeah, but there's no water.
That's got to be a really big acrobatics check.
And
really
I have
high
acrobatics.
You're going to hit the side of the boat, slide down and just fall to his death.
And then X him out of the battle.
Well, the thing is, because he's been drinking, he is going to have to roll me acrobatics at a disadvantage.
I've got +4 acrobatics.
Not anymore.
Yeah, roll it twice, add that on, and take the lowest number.
And point your camera on your dice.
A bit of fight, a bit of fun.
You shouldn't have got pissed.
It's 11 +4, 15.
Okay, and give me another roll.
Oh, for fuck's sake. 2 +4 is 6.
He's going off. He's going off the boat. He's going off the boat.
So it's 6. So you stumble.
That's what the people want.
You grab the rope.
I'm a drunken master. Here I come.
Jump back on the rope, and you fly over the water. And for a moment, you're in the air, and you are the most graceful creature to ever exist in the 7 planes, as you slam into the side of the boat. Roll me a strength check.
Please be low. He deserves this.
16 plus
Nah.
3, so it's 19.
Okay, so you managed to hold your grip on the rope, but you are basically, the two ships are still moving in the water, and you are bouncing off the side of it, and you're going to take 1d4 of damage from that. You're going to take 2 HP damage.
Can you put his icon in the middle of the ships, please?
Yes, I can do. Yeah, so you are right there.
Excellent.
And basically, you are clinging onto this rope just
Till his next turn.
bouncing off until your next turn.
Ha ha! Look at this! Just what I wanted!
And Creighton just stares at you and taps Stigveld on the shoulder and goes, "Arr," and points down towards you.
He's the clown of the circus.
He's got his issues.
I can see that. Right, okay, so now it is the pirates' turn. So I'll tell you what, because we didn't do it the first time round, does anybody want to give any of the pirates any orders now, and I'll act them out?
Yes, I do.
Future orders have to come
one.
on your turn.
I do one
Stick
first.
can have it first, he asked first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That cannon is pointed directly and towards 2 people. That top cannon.
Top cannon, yeah, there's 2 people in its way.
Yeah, so shoot at them, please.
Okay,
Oh,
so...
you over there. Shoot at these 2 here at the top. There's one in the green.
Right.
And the other.
Right, okay, so he's going to do that. Right, 2 seconds, I need to work out. D&D cannon fire.
Anyone give me a hand? Anyone?
You'll be alright.
Someone silence that dragon.
No one silenced the great Ghelfi.
Do you want me to chuck some rum down?
He's had enough.
the ocean.
I think he's had enough rum.
Right, okay, so, yeah. Right, okay, I've got the damage that does. Okay, so, it's going to be a roll to hit. 14 plus 6 for the first one, and second one's a disadvantage. Okay, so the pirate just turns the cannon, and you see these 2 that are running from the bow of the ship towards it, and they kind of both scrabble and stop as the torch hits the fuse. There's a boom, huge amount of smoke, and a cannonball takes out the first one just straight away through the chest. Nothing left of him. The second one manages to dodge out of the way at the very last second, but is basically sprayed in the guts and viscera of his crewmate.
Excellent shot.
My turn.
You're welcome.
You there, pirate.
You'll have to define which pirate.
The one closest to the rope.
Closest to you, the one that's
the one
with
closest
the
to
blunderbuss.
the one that's closest to the rope is holding the dragon.
That would be this one here in the blue next to the south cannon. Yep.
Do us all a favour and cut the rope.
Shut up!
He looks at me and goes, "No, I know, be murdering a crewmate."
Thank you.
This is an illusion. It's either you jump into the water or cut the rope.
He just gives you the finger, and he just turns around.
This is a terrible illusion. Can't even have fun.
That water, though, underneath that water is
nothing.
nothing. So
But
if
he doesn't
falls,
die in real life.
Yeah, but he
This
will.
is-
No, he will die if he does that.
He's a dragon.
I don't
Fly.
have wings!
Grow them.
as he's falling to the floor, he's just like, I believe in you! Release your wings!
This is the moment in the film where his wings pop out of his finger, out of his arm, and he realises he can fly, and I've made you better. And it was all the plan all
I
along.
can fly.
Yeah. Okay then, the real thing. You there next to the rope, pull him up.
And you're right, you are, and he kind of moves over, and he is going because he's basically having to
Gonna
try
be
and catch
strength
over
on this, isn't it?
Yes, stretch over. So he's going to roll a dexterity,
God forbid you fall in.
and he gets a 3. So he kind of just tries to reach it, and he just can't get.
Please let him fall in. I want someone to fall in.
it. No, he's not falling in.
I can make someone fall in.
Please, I just want to see what happens.
Well, bear in mind the pirates on your side are the skeleton crew.
I don't give a fuck about him. Remember, he's Treble. He doesn't care about humans. Never mind skeletons.
True.
Or dragons.
Right. Are there any more orders to give, or can the pirates take their turn?
No.
Okay. Candy, any orders?
No.
Okay. Right. Okay. So
She's
we're
not
going to
even
start
looking.
We're going to start with the northernmost one. He is going to just basically run across there, which expends all of his movement because he's wearing heavy armor. The one next to him is going to move over there, and he is going to take a swing with his club at the sailor on his opposing side. He gets a natural 1, so he misses. Oh, these pirates are not very good, are they? The one that fired the cannon, he is going to stay where he is for the sake of cannon purposes. And the one that is to the south of him is going to move behind Creighton, but obviously can't pass through him. The one at the top of the blunderbuss, he is going to move. He's going to take a dash action and move right the way across. But that uses all of his actions up, but he's now in a position to start firing. Okay, and now it is the sailor's turn. So the one that has just been missed by the club. I appreciate this is probably going to be confusing to listen to on the podcast, but trust me, I'm in control of this. He is going to take a swipe, and he gets a 7, so that's a miss. The one that dodged
his own illusions.
The one that dodged out the way of the cannonball is going to move towards the armored pirate that has just made his way over, and he is going to take a swing with his sword, which he hits with a natural 20, so that is 2d6. And he gets a 10. So the pirate with the sword kind of runs up to... the sailor with the sword runs up towards the armored pirate. The pirate tries to parry away the blow with his shield, but ends up kind of mistiming it and just gets a stab to the gut. And he just kind of collapses down onto his knees, and just the illusion fades off him, and he becomes a skeleton again. And after a kind of a moment, he goes, and he kind of gets up and huffs back over to the original ship. And he's out of the battle now. Think of this like paintball. When they die, they just basically are removed from the battle.
What's going on up there?
Silence. You're back up now.
No,
I'm not.
Oh no, he didn't get him, did he?
No. So there are two now coming towards Stigveld. One with a sword.
Really?
Does he get a plus? He gets a plus 6. So that's 17. Does that hit you?
Yes.
It's 1d6 plus 4, so he gets an 8 on you. So he kind of runs up and just swipes across your stomach. And the one next to him is... oh, shit, that one's a caster. Forgot about that. Oh, are they too... They might be too close to you. Yes, because they run right up to you, they're going to be too close to you, so they're just going to attack you with their dagger. Rather than try and cast a spell, because the only spells they've got need to be a little bit further away to be used. And that is a 22.
You're getting all the good rolls on me.
You're in the way, and you've probably got the most health.
Not anymore.
They're 4 damage onto you, so he kind of, as you're kind of reacting from the swipe across your stomach, this one comes up and just kind of like tries to stab you in the side. Doesn't really get anything major, just kind of gets in between, in the soft bit underneath your ribs.
Not looking too good here, guys.
What's your HP?
And
Speak for yourself.
That is the sailor's turn. So Treble, you are back in business again.
Because of Treble's nature, now, bear with me. He is slightly jealous that this pirate can conjure up such a magnificent stage performance. You know what he's like.
Oh no.
And he's still kind of bitter that Quattro's dead. We seem to have forgotten about it. Treble then asks, who here has those special cards you were given?
Oh shit, Stigveld has
That would be me. A bit far away, I think.
I'm very good at catching.
Card?
A deck of cards.
You could die here. Like, literally die.
And it's very windy up here.
I reckon I could catch them.
I don't want to throw the card. I don't want to waste a card.
Well, you have to throw him the deck because
I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
For him to take the card, he has to draw from it.
Because this is just a bit of fun. We can't die. And I'm not wasting the deck of many things. I'm risking dropping them over the edge.
Is there actually a death in the deck of many things?
Yes, there is. I drew it first time for a joke.
And how did you not die?
Oh,
in real life.
Yeah.
We weren't in the game. It's not strictly a death card. You basically have to battle death.
I will let you play with
die.
a card at some point, but not at the risk.
When you know it's necessary.
When it's necessary, not at the risk of them dropping out of the sky.
You just know what Treble's like. He's getting very frustrated.
You've got
Because-
use your Thunder Wave. That's a class spell.
He won't reach over there.
You have movement.
Yeah, I know. How far can I walk? 40 feet.
Yeah.
You cut crossbow as well to long distance, haven't you?
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think.
And a boomerang.
Also remember this bit of the ship. The steps down here are destroyed. So if you come across the top where the ship's wheel is, you have to come over the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Where's that captain?
snipe
Point
from
to the
me.
captain again.
Captain's down here.
Yeah, you could hit the captain with Thunderwave from there.
Yeah, go there then. Go to as far close as I can get to that captain because he's got his sights. You know he wants to be the leading man at all
10,
times.
15, 20, 25, 30. You can get to there.
Yeah, you can easily get
If you want, I'll give you a free action to try and help Calbo.
If it's free, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a free action. Roll me a dexterity check.
Okay. I want to get him back up so he stops shouting. I mean, I get it. I'd be frightened as well. 17.
17. You pick up one of the hooks that we used to kind of pull the other boat across.
I'm still here.
Fuck's sake, hook. H-O-O-K.
Oh, I didn't know what you said. No, I didn't know what you said that song.
You know, like Captain Hook.
I weren't taking piss out of your accent. Just didn't know what you said.
You pick up one of the grappling hooks that we used when
One of the hooks.
trying to board over. You spin it round on its rope and you swing it forward, and it hooks around the rope that Calbo was hanging from, and you pull him back across, and he lands to the ground with a clattering thud.
And then I say to him, "Now we're even for the mountain battle."
Well, man.
Excellent. Right, now for my real action. Now he's back in the ring.
Thank
Taking
you.
another swing. Right, Captain. Captain, my captain. Have you ever dealt the glorious feeling of 9,000 volts of electricity passing through your torso?
He's literally not listening to you. He's more intimidated by Stigfeld at this
Hello!
Oi, the little one speaking to you. Pay attention to him, you ignorant
Frank,
fuck.
Captain turns around. Who brought a child with you? I thought you were pirates.
You made this joke last time. Thunderwave that motherfucker.
Okay, so that is a 15-foot cube with a range of...
48 I've got to do.
Okay, so Thunder's force is particularly rigid for you. Must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. Right, okay, so... right. So he has to make a saving throw.
Do I have to roll 2d8s?
Not yet. Give me a second.
Okay. On this app, I didn't realise I could do many at once.
So it's Constitution. What's its con? +1. Right. Okay. What was the DC again? Sorry.
4d8.
No. So that's your damage. I've got to make a saving throw here.
Let me see.
Spells. Thunderwave.
It is.
Con 18. Shit.
Yeah, Constitution 18.
Fuck's sake. Okay. Well, I don't think.
There's no way he's blocking this. Okay.
He gets 11. So yeah, roll me 2d8.
Here we go. 2 at once.
Hang on. So it's a 15-foot cube as well. So you're also going to get
other people.
that one. So he needs to roll a con. He doesn't save either, and this one. He doesn't save either. So you're going to have to roll 68.
Wow.
No, sorry, 2d8, and they all take the same damage. That's it.
Yeah. 14. Motherfucker.
That's it. So the
Thunder!
the one that,
Thunder! Way!
So the one to the right of the captain, he's just flat out dead.
Excellent. That's the third creature I've ever killed in my career. And it's an illusion.
The one who took a sword swipe at Stigveld, he is looking very, very hurt right now. And the captain, he takes 14.
It's going to look even more hurt on my turn.
I also want to use my cantrip after this.
Okay, so the captain just like stands there as the kind of the thunder kind of shutters through them. And what do you use?
Vicious Mockery.
Is that as a bonus action?
Yeah, it's a cantrip. Yeah, bonus action.
Hang on. There's
Think
your
I
bonus
can.
actions. don't think you can. No, you can't. So
Counted
you
as
can do 2
actions, aren't they? Cantrips, but you just you're
cantrips
not
is
limited
actions.
to how many times you can use it, whereas you are with
Probably told me
spells.
this before.
Yeah, so you've used your
then.
action.
Okay, then I'm gonna as an action that I can do, I'm gonna tell the closest pirate to the captain on our side,
Yeah.
which is what class
which
is it?
He is a fighter class, so he's got a sword.
Does he have any throwing things on it?
Yeah, he has a throwing dagger.
You there, dagger man.
Aye.
How's your aim?
Aye.
Okay, and your English is palpable. Throw a dagger at that weakening guy next to my firm friend Stigveld, the one that's looking rather dazed and confused. Sorry,
Okay.
Stigveld, I'm taking it.
Well, he will do that on his turn.
But what if there's nothing there? What if someone else has stood there? It's gonna throw.
Trust me,
He's got his own agency. He might decide not to listen
there
to you.
ain't going to
But
be nothing there.
yeah, you could.
Yeah, but what if you're stood there and he throws a dagger in the back of your head? Ow!
That was great, Treble.
You're welcome.
So, Stigveld, is your turn now.
Right, so we're going to turn to the guy in front of me. This
Yep.
that Treble just hit slightly.
Barely.
And that is going to be a
Backhanded slap off the boat.
14.
14 hits. Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to take both cannonballs and smash them on either side of its guy's temple.
I like it.
Sure. Roll me some damage.
What?
Just a D8.
D8, yeah?
Yeah.
The rule is, though, Stigveld, you have to draw this.
An 8.
You got an A.
That's coming
Yeah,
out.
you just smash those cannonballs together so hard they kind of crumble in your hand, and just you kind of pull your hands away, and it's just like blood and gore just like stretching out between them.
You want a sonic boom from that?
The cannonballs are just ground to dust.
It seems sometimes Stigveld is so gentle and nice, and so, it's just so great. This is the kind of thing where he'd have all that blood on his hand, and they just wipe it over his face and like war paint.
when he gets into fights, he's a different man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's so nice when he's talking to them.
How did you like that, Fisk?
Oh, all right. What are you? He's kind of like almost in shock at seeing the blood and viscera. He's like, oh, you make a fine pirate.
Oh, yes.
He's too big for the decks.
Hello, Captain. Walk over to the captain.
Okay, and the captain's like kind of like starting to quake a little bit, and he's going to take a con saving roll to see if he's frightened. 18. No, he's fine.
I'm going to have to use a action here, and I have to equip my axe again.
Yes.
Yep. So one action is to equip my axe, and one action is to attack.
Excellent. So roll me an attack roll for your axe.
Fuck. Let's see. That's 7 plus 2, but I can use that D8. 14.
14 does not hit.
Bastard.
So as you kind of walk up and swing your axe towards him, he kind of breaks out of his kind of like sudden fear and just kind of dodges out of the way of your axe attack.
Can you grapple still?
Not now.
He will need to use an action to do it, but yes, he can still do grapple, but he'll have to do it on his next turn. Yeah, so that's all your actions done. So that is now the captain's turn, and he is going to. What weapons did I give him?
Desert
his
Eagle.
whip. No, he doesn't have a Desert Eagle. He is, because you're kind of now looming over him. He's going to use his multi-attack, which is 1 attack with the whip and 2 with his rapier. So first of all, the whip.
Whoopah!
Natural 1 doesn't hit you.
You?
And the rapier.
Fucking crap, innit?
13 and an 8 plus 7, so it's 20 and...
How'd you get 8 plus 7?
Because he's a really high-level pirate captain.
Where did they come
He's got
from,
plus-
though? Like,
Pirate school.
Pirate College.
Pirate Bay.
no, I was just interested because obviously we get like you get your hour throws plus 1 thing. I'm just wondering where that extra.
Yeah. So yes, his are plus 7. Yeah, so we got 13 plus 7 and 8 plus 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that would be a 20 and a 15.
20 hits, 15 doesn't.
Okay. And that's just a straight 8 damage you take. So he swings the whip around, and you kind of dodge to the side as it kind of cracks down. You see, like, it makes an imprint in the wood behind you on the floor. And then he kind of drops the whip, pulls the rapier out, swipes once, you dodge to the side again, and as you move back, he catches you on the backswing.
Ah! Fisk, I thought this was meant to be a bit of fun.
It's not fun if it's not dangerous.
Getting a bit hurt here. Don't like getting hurt.
Well, fight better.
What's your HP again?
Fight better? Did you just see what I just did to that man's head?
Yes, but I saw what the captain did to you.
Not a lot, Oodles.
And the captain is going to move.
You guys need to come over here and kill some people.
I might heal you next turn, don't worry.
The captain has moved. You have an attack of opportunity, Stigfeld, as well, if you want to roll an attack.
Alright.
Because he has foolishly moved away from the front of you.
Yeah, I forgot I could do that. Is that just a d20?
That's just a straight d20, no bonus to the attack.
17.
17, that does hit. So if you want to roll me some damage.
That's 7.
7. Okay. So as the pirate captain then just his nerve kind of breaks a bit, and he kind of tries to dodge to the side to run away from you, and as he does, you just kind of lift your axe, and he just dodges into it, putting a deep cut into his side.
Don't go too far.
There's now a little bit of blood falling after him. It is now Creighton's turn. He is going to move forward, and he's going to take a shot with his. Move forward, and next to you again, Stigfeld. He kind of taps you on the back. I be showing you how it's done, lad. And he pulls his rapier out this time. It's Creighton's character sheet. Yeah, pulls his.
Hope you've loaded your gun
out.
properly this time, Captain.
He's not using his gun. He gets a 9. So he misses the captain wildly.
No, not again.
What was that you were saying?
I be a bit rusty at this. It's been 200 years since we did this.
I hear his excuses.
Yeah, he only gets the one attack.
Could take over this vessel.
Capri, it is your turn.
So I want to run, and when I say
Not
run, I
bad
want to
shot, that.
stagger just slightly south of the southeast cannon. But as I go, I'm kind of like, whoa, like with the ship. I trip over Calbo and kind of flatten Oodles. I forgot your name.
Treble.
I kind of flatten Treble, and I shout to the captain.
Treble, roll me a dex saving roll.
She doesn't deserve it. She forgot my character's name.
You guys would be
she's
dead
running-
if it wasn't for me, wouldn't you?
We've been doing this for half a year. What am I rolling?
Dex saving.
Falling over each other.
Dexterity. 20.
Okay, you are not knocked prone. You managed to stay upright.
And I just look down at her and go, pathetic.
I just shout to the captain, "Sorry, Captain, I think I squashed the parrot." And
The parrot.
the parrot,
He is bereft of life. He is a late parrot.
he has ceased to be.
It's an ex-parrot.
And then I'd like to
Is a parrot no more.
Molly! I like to use create bonfire to hit those crates that had the gunpowder in them.
Ooh, what is the range on Create Bonfire?
So the bonfire itself, so the range of that is 60 foot.
Yeah, okay, you can hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you create Bonfire. How are we going to work
Well, the
this?
bonfire itself does damage to
I mean,
people
these are
within
wooden
5.
vessels, aren't they?
Yeah, the bonfire itself will hurt anything without 5 foot, but it also does set fire to anything flammable. So I'm hoping it's going to
The whole boat.
or at least
Okay, so
those two.
Does the boat have health?
yes, the boat has health.
What? Oh, now he tells us. Because Alda's been slashing at the boat.
I mean, it's like 1,000 health points. You're not going to kill
Won't
it
take
with a
us
sword.
long. We could do this in 2 episodes.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So the fire starts to lick up at the side of the crates, and you can see the wood starting to warp a little, and the effect of that will be saved till its next turn. But you can see that the fire has taken on these crates, and the captain that you're attacking turns around and goes, oh shit, and that will be the end of your turn, Calbo.
Well, I want to have a second attempt at running, swinging across to the ship, and I've had a roll of. I've had a puff of my bushweed as well to help.
If you fall in again this time,
okay, it's not going to happen.
Give me a dex roll.
This is +4.
Sorry.
This is +4
Athletics,
this time.
you're still disadvantaged.
Yeah, you're still disadvantaged.
14.
Roll.
Do one more roll.
Three.
It's going back in! It's going back in! Double dunk.
Oh, God. You wind up in exactly the same position you were before. Roll me a strength check. Roll me a strength check to see if you hold on.
He's basically a hobnob, isn't he, now? He's just getting double dunked.
I got an actual 1.
Down to Davy Jones you go.
He's going down. He's going down into the locker. He's out. Surely he's out of this illusion. Come on.
Yeah, you do. You lose grip of the rope. You fall through the water and out of the battlefield.
No!
His first death, but it's a fake one.
I hope it's a fake one.
That was a real one, wasn't it? If he falls through the.
Yes.
He's dead.
Well, we'll have to work that out.
Oh my God! I was joking.
Thanks, Oodles.
Oh my God.
Captain, if we fall off this ship, what happens?
You fall down. Lads, we might need to make a trip back and search the desert for a bit and see if we can find what's left of him.
Shit, we better. Well, let's finish. We need to make quick work of this.
Oh my God.
You're gonna have to come back and there's me like R2D2 with my legs sticking out of the sand.
Now that's the art for this episode.
For the listeners' perspective here, there is 3 planks across. He could have walked across any of them.
He had to show off. Thinks he's Captain Jack Sparrow.
Acrobatic. I'm a martial artist monk. I can swing.
drunk.
I can fly.
Captain Jack Pigeon.
That's what happens, isn't it? Alcohol's bad for you, kids.
You've got a face full of sand, so be quiet.
Right, okay, hang on 2 seconds. I need to work out whether this will actually
if he's
kill
dead
you.
or not.
Just
exactly.
Look,
let's just roll with it. Vicky's out.
We're gonna have to create another character for him.
Vicky's out for the rest of the episode.
His brother Balbo.
So, at the end of a fall, the creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it fell to a maximum of 20d6.
You said we're so high up.
You're about 100 feet in the air.
You're dead.
Okay.
You died at sea.
Okay.
Maybe I can join the cabin crew.
Skeleton dragon.
All right. So we are going to work this out now.
You didn't see this coming, did you, Gadget?
I fucking did not.
If only there were sand boats that could just drift across the sand.
I am going to.
Fucking idiot.
Unless I
You're
land,
an idiot.
maybe I can land on a trader in his camel.
Okay, so
You still die.
Shotgun his gems.
So Calbo, what is your HP? Your total HP?
Well, considering we haven't had a rest yet, it's normally 39.
It's not now, is it?
What is your current HP?
23.
23.
He is dead, mate. We've killed him. We've killed him. Well, he's killed him.
So
he died what he loved doing, drinking.
Acrobatics.
So
Smoking and swinging.
The worst monk in history.
if you move over to roll 20, I'm going to roll this. Do this roll on roll 20.
Oh my
So if you look on roll 20 and you click the 3 lines in the top corner, which brings up the
Menu.
the menu page and go to the chat icons. You'll see I've had roles for Creighton and stuff like that, and just.
I just can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this.
I'm going to roll 10d6 now.
There's also a cat on someone's head.
Hang on a sec, where am I looking?
Proserpine has
So
joined
if you look on roll 20 and look into the chat function on it.
Oh, roll 20, sorry. I was looking at...
D&D Beyond.
He's probably on Netflix, isn't he?
Shut up. And I need to bring the chat back up because I've had that closed down.
Yep.
Where's the option for that?
It's the three lines in the top right-hand corner.
Candy's lost a drinking buddy.
Got another one though.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I can't go to another funeral this soon.
Yeah, got it.
Got it? So you can see where I've been doing dice rolls of D&D Beyond, yeah?
Yep.
Didn't even know that was a
Okay,
thing.
so I've got the advanced dice roller open. We have 10d6 queued up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see if Calvo is lucky enough to survive a fall from 100 feet in the air.
No!
You are bending the rules.
No, this is not me bending
Oh, is this
the rules.
actually a rule?
This is fall damage in D&D.
Right, fair play, okay.
1d6 of damage for every 10 foot you fall.
It's got 29 health.
He's got 29 health.
This is worse than when you... This is more tense than when you drew the deck.
While you're falling, why
cards.
don't you pull them cards out? Oh, he hasn't got the cards, has he? Oh, shit.
I've thrown the cat.
Throwing the cards.
Who's strong? Who can throw the cards to be quick enough?
It's not his turn.
So, okay, and you see you've got 29 HP remaining.
I can't believe
No,
this.
23.
23 HP remaining, okay.
I can't believe
So-
this.
Rule of thumb is death in D&D works in the way that you either hit 0 hit points and you get 3 death saving rolls, okay? If you fail fail 3 of them, if you succeed in 3 of them, you get back up. If you fail in 3 of them before you succeed in 3 of them, you die.
Oh, God.
Or
This is Biggie. For 6 months,
just-
has been...
just-
Yeah, I'm
let me-
confident with my dice.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
yeah, just let me finish. Or if your health goes to minus your total HP, so that's what your max HP is 39, is it?
But if
Yeah.
I wasn't hurt, yes.
Yeah, so if you get to minus 39, you die.
Oh, my God.
So
I hope you've got a backup character planned.
Yeah, of course I have.
He's not a Gundam, is he? So I'm very jealous then.
okay, folks, here we go. We're going to roll to see if Calvo survived his fall.
And I'm just guessing now, but when you edit this, Gadget, the music's changed. It's got a bit more somber, hasn't it?
It might be a drum roll. It might be a very long drum roll.
Oh, it's Disney's It's a Small World After All.
Eris's theme.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 39. So 23
Dead.
minus 39.
He's dead.
No, he's in death saving.
Oh my! Now he's got to roll 3.
So yeah, Calvo, your HP is minus 16.
Okay.
Oh my God!
So you are no longer in this fight. On the next time it comes around to your turn, we'll be doing death saving rolls.
I can't.
Okay?
How can we concentrate now on this fight, knowing that our friend might be dead because he were showing off?
Just out of curiosity, whilst this is happening, what are the options in the cards? Who's got them?
You haven't got them. You're falling.
Not
off.
me, but can they draw a card to save me?
Let me draw it, please. I've been gagging.
Hang on. I will. There may be a card that might save you.
Die as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
So I think the only card that would probably save you would be the wish card.
I don't want to use a...
And that's if the person wants to use a wish on
I
that.
want to use a wish.
Is there anything
Yeah,
Proserpine
basically.
can do? There's not really, is there? He's still a bit...
Proserpine's still injured. He's
Yeah.
out of it.
How about that dead pirate?
Why did you have to show off? What have you done? What have you done?
So while this is
I
going
can't
on,
believe this.
Into the second episode of like, what is effectively
I
our
was joking
second
when I was going to
season.
cut the rope. God almighty!
Okay, so I'm going to quickly move through the pirates here. The one with
Can't be as
the club,
exciting as this.
the one with the club is going to attack. He gets a natural 20, so that's 2d6. He scores 11, which kills the one in front of him. So he just swings around and caves in the skull with the club. The one that the one that was given orders from Treble to throw throwing daggers is going to throw. He's got 2 actions, so he's going to throw 2 throwing daggers.
Nice.
20 and 19, they both hit the captain.
Good.
What are throwing daggers? Who are throwing daggers? Okay.
That Calbo NFT is going to skyrocket.
And he takes another 9 damage in total. So it takes him down there. Okay.
It's going to fuck up our merch a little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah, we'll just have to recall them and send them back with a big cross in it. Big recall.
Just play another Dragon Ball Calbo's brother, Balbo.
Ginger Merkin.
Oh, he'd still be Grey Merkin. This is brother.
So the one with the blunderbuss is going to take a shot over the top.
I bet you needed to do the best.
He scores a 5, so it doesn't get anything. Do we have any more pirates left? We have one with a cannon. He has seen what Capri has done, so he is going to move down to the south cannon, and he is going to take it, and he's going to gently help this fire along a little bit. And that is an 18, so that will hit. So the explosion will take out. So he fires the cannon at the crates of gunpowder, and you see this kind of whoosh and this blast of explosion, which this one is going to roll a saving throw, which he fails. So he's going to take, and I've got a thing here, so that's D8. It's 2d8 because he fails. So he's going to take 9 damage, so he does survive it, but it kind of blasts him and it knocks him forward 10 feet. And he's very injured. And the pirate that is up on the top there, he is going to roll his save. And he fails as well, so it's another 2d8. Oh shit, and he is killed. So he... So the explosion kind of blasts him. He's on your side, Capri.
He just likes people dying.
So he's blasted, and you see kind of like he's like screaming in pain as the flesh kind of fades away, and he just then stops screaming. He's like, and he gets up and walks back over to the Dreadbeat.
I'm still confused over who was who. I'm still a bit drunk.
Fisk.
Aye, me hearty.
Do we have to carry on with this because our friend's just fallen off your ship?
Aye, he'll be fine. We'll come back around and scrape what's left of him off the desert.
Yeah,
Off the face of the earth.
but do we really have to carry this on?
And he sits and thinks for a moment. He goes, "I know. I see your point. And
What he means is get on with the story.
he ushers you both back over to the Dreadpunk, and he kind of washes his hand around, and the ship that you were attacking fades away to nothing, and in front of you appears a regal-looking woman. He goes, I'll skip ahead, and he kind of turns to her and he points out, this woman were in the old on this ship, and she had this to say to me, and she starts to speak in a rather regal and elegant voice, and her hair is immaculately done. She's wearing kind of a black dress with a large kind of pendant, which glows faintly with magic power. And she turns to the captain as if watching a scene from a memory. And she turns to him and she says to him, "You can't attack me. I'm on a mission of the greatest importance. You will be cursing this world if you carry on with this piracy." And he looks over and says, "Arr, I be a pirate and I be doing what exactly I want. So hand over everything." And he kind of pulls the gem necklace off from around her neck, and you can see kind of the rage building up in her. Don't you understand, you fool? The sea will be drained. We will be destroyed. Our way of life will end as we know it. I have to complete my mission. And he grins, and you see the gold tooth kind of appearing, and he goes, no mission is greater than that of gold. She goes, you silly fool.
No, it's like a Midas curse.
And and you see her kind of like reach down, and you see her just kind of, she looks up and her eyes have gone white, as if the pupils have just faded away. So yeah, she looks up and her eyes go white, and you all hear this, not from her mouth, her lips don't move, but you all hear it in your head.
Calbo doesn't.
Well, Calbo
I just hear whistling of wind going past my ears.
Trying to determine if that houseplant is your friend or not. Nope. Hitchhiker's Guide. Nope. Fair enough.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm just mournful.
You hear inside your skull the following.
To death I'm laying, the life will drain. For eternity you will sail this sea. Till Kiralth dies, burn my eyes. Undead you'll be, a curse upon thee.
Anyone else got an add-on?
Shit myself.
And as the voice dissipates from the back of your head and fades away, you see within the memory that's standing in front of you, an arrow pierces into her chest, and she lurches back, and this pulse of green energy comes out of you, and you watch as from the memory, the flesh of the remaining pirates just kind of flares off, and they become back to how you encountered them at first. And Creighton turns to you all, and you watch as his kind of face goes sad, and then the flesh kind of just fades back to the skeleton. And even though it's just gone to his skull, you can see that the sad look effectively has remained.
Well, skeletons look sad anyway.
And he kind of bows his head and goes, I was a fool. I didn't believe a word she was saying. And she right cursed us.
You were
and
fucked up.
Before we go on any further, Calbo, roll your first death saving roll.
1 second. Okay, enough of your sob story. Our friend fell off your boat.
So roll a d20, Calbo, and you need to get above 10.
Natural 20, babe.
Woo! Okay. 1. And we basically do.
I love
rolls
how
on
you
that
show
until,
the dice there. Like I could
if
roll
that
a
would
1
count.
and then go, it's a 20 by showing.
I know,
20.
but I just picked it. I'm honest, mate.
I know. I just love the fact that you show the dice to us like it's.
If I was faking this, I would not be fucking falling right now.
If you keep pointing at the camera, you'll lose your dice. You'll drop it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So
That's caught as a natural 1.
So Creighton kind of taps you on the top of the head. So I know, and he kind of does his best impression of a whistle that he can without lips, which is actually just clacking of his teeth. Well, he also has no lungs either, so there's no air coming out of him. And the parrot skeleton just kind of flies up and on top of the ship's wheel. Instantly, we're out of fight now. And you feel the ship list as it kind of turns hard on itself as the crew start to scour the desert looking for Calbo. And Creighton turns to you and goes, "This Kiralth, it be an ancient evil, and it drained the sea. As was promised, she were right, I were wrong." And you can see that his mood and his demeanor have gotten soft. His shoulders are kind of hanging lower.
I told you it was a curse.
Is there you ever looked in a way to lift the curse?
Aye, we be have. Curse be tied to Kiralth. Kiralth needs to die, and then we can die.
Where is this Kirel?
Oh, good luck with that.
We don't know.
Oh.
That weird woman, she had the only map. We don't even know what order she were from. We've been searching for them for 17 centuries.
Oh, she's old then.
Calbo, roll me another death saving throw.
It's an 8.
Yep. Oh, that's a failure. One of each.
Oh, I need to do another one, yeah?
No, not yet.
Oh,
mate.
okay.
Not yet. I'm dragging this one out for the listeners.
And
For
me.
us and all. You're telling us this sub-story about this skeleton and I don't give a fuck. His friend's gonna die.
Creighton.
Again, Creighton.
Yeah, Creighton kind of leads you back into his into the cabin, and this time Capri, you're with him this time, and you can see the rather ornately decorated, slightly shabby-ish cabin, but it's comfortable enough. You see there is also a decanter of wine on the table.
Oh.
It's not time for drinking.
No, I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm upset over Calbo.
Creighton takes the ring off and puts it back in the box with the others. Treble, do you want to roll me a investigation check?
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm still doing one of those Wile E. Coyote falls.
Yeah.
Okay, in total. I'm just finding out my investigation score. 4.
4. The rings are pretty.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say that.
He closes the box. Right, Calbo, next death saving score.
Last.
No. So
6.
it's not best of 3. He has to get 3 in a row. Yeah, he has to get 3 in total of something.
Before what do you mean? So what?
So either rolls
What's the fail
3
state?
Death.
No, I mean, how does he
2
fail?
2 fail. So he either needs to roll 3 death rolls. So that's
Before he rolls
under
2
10
failed ones.
Yeah. So he's basically rolled 1 of each.
So what if he rolls another negative one now?
If he rolls another negative 1, then he's rolled 2. It's basically whichever gets to 3 first.
Okay, I get it.
So yeah, roll me another d20, Calbo.
$12.
Yes, boy.
12. Okay, that's a pass.
Fucking hell.
Creighton picks up the decanter of wine and offers her. Drink anyone.
No.
While we look for your friend.
I don't drink anymore.
I'll have one.
Creighton kind of sits back up against the desk and he says, "I be having a proposition for ye. You've shown that you're, well, apart from Lizard Boy, that you're
His name
quite
was
capable
Calbo.
fighters."
I'm a dragon.
I like how you shouting to your ceiling.
Method acting. Isn't it?
I hope you live in a bungalow.
You be quite capable fighters and
Some of us are.
warriors, in fact.
Get to the punchline.
And he just looks down at you. I want to die. It's been 17 centuries, and only 60 of those years I lived where I could enjoy myself. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I can't taste. I can't drink. I can't
Is
have
your
love.
unlife linked to everyone else on the ship?
We're all cursed.
So if you die,
We all die.
and that's
But
what
we
you all,
only
and
die.
that's what you all want,
Yes.
then I have a plan.
Which be?
My tall, handsome friend here has a deck of cards.
Cards up.
We've got loads. Pull one of these cards. Your wish may be granted.
Okay. I was offering you something else, though.
Let's hear what he has to say first.
It'll be an adventure. Our friend is dying.
Take the fucking quest. Listen to him.
Death saving roll, please, Biggie.
Oh no.
Is this best of 3 again?
It's just roll me another d20 and we'll see what you get.
Oh. The 10.
Oh, I need to check the rules on this one. Whether a 10 is a pass or a fail.
Stop offering our fucking cards out.
It'd be quicker than a quest.
That's what this podcast is. We need content.
We need to get to the volcano.
It might be part of the volcano. I don't know. We keep helping these idiots.
But listen to what he's offering.
Cards are not to be taken lightly.
If you roll a 10 or higher, that is a pass. So you do not die.
Woo!
You are back to 0 hit points somewhere in the desert.
So he's like proper unconscious, like.
Proper unconscious. He's flat out, but he is alive.
Let's hope you don't get eaten by a sandworm.
So Creighton just says to you.
Fucking hell, I feel better now. I'm willing to listen to your quest.
If you can kill Kirelth,
Do you know where
you'll fix this
Kirelth
curse.
is?
You don't know where she is.
You don't know where she is. You just said you didn't know where she is. How are we meant to find out?
We don't even have a vessel.
And Creighton holds a hand up to you, Treble, and goes, if ye can find it, and ye can destroy it, you can have the Dreadbeat. The Dreadbeat is not linked to us.
Under one proviso.
Aye.
I want a revolver.
He cocks his head slightly and goes, I don't know what that is.
Oh, do they not have revolvers? Flintlock
No.
pistol.
Oh, one of these, and he kind of pulls the pistol out of his coat. It's a little bit manky looking. It's not the best one in the world. Yeah, and he just hands it to you.
That was easy. An inventory.
You'll also
Have you got two?
you also notice that the crossbow that you were holding faded away.
Oh
after
yeah, that's
the
what I
vision
thought.
ended.
That would disappear. That's why I said it.
Yeah.
So remove that.
But yeah, he points out. He says, I don't know what your adventure be or your goal, but we had the Dreadbeat enchanted when the sea drained, so we could carry on hunting for Kirelth, but we're kind of stuck. If ye can kill it, no matter how long it takes, you can have the Dreadpunk and you can fly wherever you want in this world.
What does it run on? Wind?
Magic. You just go to the helm and tell it where you want to go.
Stigveld, I have a funny feeling that if we kill this person he wants us to kill, the ship will disappear as well.
Roll an insight check.
Yes.
Incidentally,
Am I actually putting my HP to 0, by the way?
Yes.
I like how you called it the Dreadpunk by mistake.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, that was how I originally wrote it, and then I actually said it by mistake in the last episode. I called it the Dreadbeat. So it's Dreadbeat. I'm actually reading from the script that he had there, which had Dreadpunk written in it.
I got 17.
17. He is actually telling the truth. You can tell this is the most sincere that
he's
Creighton has
desperate.
been with you. It's not that he's desperate. He knows that he can't fix this problem.
Yeah.
And the ship won't disappear when he does.
Do you have any leads? Anything? Are there places you're not allowed to go that we can go because we're living?
Aye, there'll be one place, and that be in Delo's Rest. See, in Delo's Rest, they kind of ban magic, and we are cursed. We're technically magic, so we can't go in. But you might be able to find some help from the various priestesses around there.
I have a friend I'd like to catch up with in Indilo's Rest. So if you could drop us off there, we'll have a look around, talk to a few people.
And he lifts up and he stands up a bit straighter, and you get the feeling that if he had lips, he'd be smiling right now. And he puts his hand out and takes your meaty giant hand, Stigveld, slaps the bones on the other side. Are we having a accord? Oh, this is the best I've felt in a
We need to
century.
find our friend first.
Aye. We be looking for him. And he reaches into the desk drawer and he pulls out a small little tin whistle. And he hands it to you, Capri.
Oh, sweet.
And he says, if you ever need a lift around Morin, blow it, and we'll come.
Oh, thank you, me hearty.
That's what she said.
I'll blow that whistle.
And that's where we'll end episode 17 of Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep.
with nearly a death.
Yeah.
Yes, our first set of death rolls. You've been listening to Oodles as Treble O'Clef, Candy Machine as Capri Smitty, Stig as Stigveld, Biggie as Calbo Grey Merkin, and me, Gadget, as your DM. You can follow us on Twitter at Scorched or head over to www.modernescapism.co.uk to get all of our social links and find your way into our marvellous Discord server. If you're interested in learning how to play D&D, head over to Startplaying.Games/GM/Gadget8bit and book me for a session. I'm running beginners one-shot sessions and I'm starting a new Intro to D&D campaign playing through Dragon of Ice Spire Peak. Hit the link in the show notes to get all the details. We're on Patreon. For £5 a month plus VAT, you can join the Scorched tier and get early access ad-free to all episodes, alongside battle maps, character sheets, music, art, and anything else we happen to make for the campaign. For £7.50 a month plus VAT, you can join the Biggie Bundle and support Modern Escapism too. Head to patreon.com/Modern Escapism to find out more. If you're enjoying what we do, why don't you consider leaving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify? We really love to hear your feedback and it'll help the show get out to more people. Plus it puts a smile on Biggie's little face every time someone drops for 5 stars. What more could you want? Episode 18 of Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep drops for patrons on Wednesday the 23rd of February and for everyone else on Friday the 25th. See you then!
I wasn't bothered at first until, because it was supposed to be like a play battle, until he actually went, yeah, you can actually die. And I was like, oh.
Said this the first time you tried to jump over.
I didn't literally think it was going to happen again.
He literally said the first time you went to jump over that you can die, and then you tried to do it again.
Because I thought I'd have a better dice rolls.
Why? 6 months of this has taught you nothing.